Okay, so those are just a few, two key examples of why Esau Edom will want to come up against the men of the Lord and put us to death, okay? So, this is the book of Mark, chapter 6, and I'm going to start at verse 4, and it reads, But Yahawashi said unto them, A prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house, okay? Okay, so in your own house, among your own family, they dishonor you, okay? They could care less about what you're saying, okay? And you come to your family in urgency, when you first found out this truth, the people you so-called love, you come to them in urgency, you try to tell them about it, they don't get it, okay? That's because the Lord did not call you. He did Salakia. The Lord did not call them, he called you, okay? And in some instances, after you bring this truth to your so-called loved ones, they treat you worse than when you were in the truth, okay? They begin to act out towards you, okay? They they betray your trust, okay? Yeah, so I'm gonna read that again. This is Mark chapter 6, verse 4. But Yahawashi said unto them, A prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house, okay? So to hell with these people, man, fuck these people, basically. That's the attitude you have to take, when it comes to prophesying for the testimony of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi, okay? So, hey, let's go, let's see. We'll go to the book of Matthew, chapter 10. Yeah. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, okay? So the Lord said he sent us forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. These people out here, this is the last thing that they want to hear. The last thing that they want to hear is somebody who they would call a party pooper, okay? People call this truth negativity, all they want, that's the last thing they want to hear you do is raining on their parade, because they already don't got shit to live for. The things that they're chasing in their everyday life is vanity, okay? People are chasing men, people are chasing women, money, okay? Material things, okay? You're on social media trying to get clout, okay? So the last thing people want you to tell them is that they can't live the way that they want to live, okay? And that there are standards, morals, and rules, laws, statutes, and commandments that they have to live by according to the Heavenly Father, especially these women. These women, this is the last fucking thing they want to hear, believe me, okay? Verse 17, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. So these people out here are gonna turn on the men of the Lord, okay? Your co-workers, your co-worker that you've been telling about the truth, that you've been trying to put it on his spirit to tap in with the Most High, your woman that you try to tell about the truth, she's gonna turn on you. Your children, okay? They're going to deliver us up to Esau. It says, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles, okay? Verse 19, but when they deliver you up, take no thought for how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in the same hour what ye shall speak. So the Lord's going to put the spirit on us of what we should say. So he's telling us not to be worried. For it is not ye that shall speak, but it's the spirit of your Father within, which shall speak in you, Khan. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Khan. So basically, to hell with these fucking people, man. You know, you gotta count the cost. You gotta count the cost of what you gotta lose your life on this side, okay? Because you're not living anyway, but you have to lose your life on this side to gain it in the kingdom, okay? So to hell with these people. These people are gonna be put to death. But ultimately, every couple months this topic is brought up amongst the brotherhood, amongst the men of the Lord, to count the cost, okay? Because this is 2020, the year of prophecy, and all these things are getting closer, okay? Now, Adawan Ratazai, I pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi that I am a man of the Lord, and I pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi that if it be his will, I will make it on a chariot, okay? But ultimately, we know men that are going to be martyrs for this truth will be the first ones on the chariots, okay? So, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, okay? And the men that are serving in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth to make their calling and election sure. Count the cost, okay? For the prophecy, Salakia. Count the cost for the testimony of Yahawashi, okay? Shalom.